So I changed my mind on what I wanted to do for university. I thought I was gonna do BTM, Business Technology Management, but I've switched it, or it could also be known as MIS. It's usually called MIS in the United States, Management Information Systems. But it seemed like it seemed like a match in heaven. It seemed like one side it was great, on the other side it was a fit for um my personality as a techie guy but a business oriented person. It felt like I had good potential in the US, but it's not popular in Canada. And as well as over the time I've understood that I might not be suited for it, because the thing, I've looked at some of the courses that the universities that I've looked at that have it have for those courses, and the ones that they show are kind of weird courses that I don't really care about, like managing business software and that kind of thing. And though I guess that's something that I want to do, it's not exactly what I feel as my thing. And it's just not as popular in Canada. Like, there's the idea of a business analyst. It's just not something that you find every single time. And even if you do, it's something that you have to have like the master's degree in management information systems. So I switched out of that and switched to software engineering because I want to be a person that is, because I rediscovered that I have a love for solving problems. I want to be able to think like an engineer, and it seems like a better fit. It's very interesting how I've been able to go through this process and understand what I want to do, because I think that's what I need to do with universities. It's very interesting, the landscape of around universities, because universities are usually talked about either in two ways. They're like, oh, universities are bad because they're cookie cutter experiences, or another person will be like, oh, they're good because they allow you to get a job. And then I hate both of those. I hate both of those definitions, and I'm glad that I'm in a country that seems to not like those definitions either. So I'm grateful for that. I hope that I'm using the right mic. Let me just make sure that it's correct. I think it is. But yeah, that's I've changed my mind. I feel like that's what I want to do. I want to be a person that is more flexible, because the software engineering route allows me to solve more complex problems. And even I said software engineer here, but I'm also talking. I include computer science as well, because computer science is quite close to this uh, pers- way. But I like the software engineering because it adds the engineering mindset intrinsically, instead of just like learning it from the scientific mode. And even though computer science as a science is very different from the other sciences, because I know, because I'm a computer science student at the moment. At the moment, my friends are texting me on the Teams, but it's very interesting. Sadly, I guess you can know that I'm in Ontario, and it looks like I'm not gonna have school tomorrow. That's kind of sad, but maybe we'll still have it. I don't know, because who knows? Who knows? Well, whatever God wants will happen. And I I planned this thing so too well, so I don't have much to say. But the thing is, the reason why I'm also switching the software to software engineering is it's something that I've been. Okay, okay. What? Oh, it's both. Okay, it looks like definitely I'm almost definitely not going. Ah, come on. Uh, Shut up. Where do I turn off these notifications? I don't even know. I'll just turn off. I'll just close the door again. Actually, nope. This is annoying me. Yeah, it should be quiet now. But the thing is, yeah, so I want to be a software engineer. It sounds nice, sounds cool, and it's very interesting how there's a difference. I haven't explored the difference between a software engineer and computer science major kind of thing, but I like the title that you get from software engineer. Though you don't, though for software engineer you can say, oh, I got a software engineering degree, but technically you're not a software engineer until you engineer a software. But for computer science, you're like, I just studied computer science. Like you could do completely theoretical. Though if you can do a full computer science degree without doing actual coding or anything, like I salute you. Like you did well. Like you found a way. Like if you're able to pass with like if you can do it and you can even pass with like flying colors, like you've done better than most people can do. Like uh I don't know. One of my friends seems kind of scared of doing computer science as in like the way that it is because I guess because of the mindset that getting a job is in the computer science level that the interviews are very interesting. I don't think I'm gonna do many of those interviews besides like doing co-op in university. I should have said that when I was talking to my friends. They didn't get what I was talking about when I said that I don't want to be in a job for more than 4 months. It was a subtle nod to the co-op system, which you are in a job for 4 to 8 months, depending on how you make up your schedule. And so that's what I meant when I said 4 to 8 months in that time frame of being inside of a job. But but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Besides that, what do I need for this? I need high 90s. So I've switched from a high 80s to a high 90s thing. So I guess I'll have to put my nose to the ground. Nose to the grind. Pedal to the metal. I don't know what to say. I thought there was one that starts with a nose and nose to the ground. No, that's ears. Is that nose to the ground? Is like sniffing, but ear to the ground is like listening. Yeah, that needs that makes no that makes no sense, bro. That makes no sense. But I you get what I mean. I have to work harder to be able to get what I need. I also need to, and also the other thing about engineering is that it allows me to get more scholarships because they're always looking for black engineers or people of color engineers because people still think that whether they're right or wrong, I'm gonna take their money if they think that we need more affirmative action. I'm okay with that. I'll take the money as long as I can. Um, besides that, it does seem like a better fit for me because I though I like the business technology management because it directly said that it was doing the mixture of both. It when I saw actually like what the courses were, I feel like it is not actually. It's more like business, but you can you learn like some coding stuff. And even when I did some research, it's mostly people that like tech, the tech sphere, but they just don't want to code. So if you are in a tech sphere and you don't want to code, do BTM. But I don't want to do. I want to code, but I am also not the most techie person in the world. But we'll see. There's a video that I might watch where it talks about like the person says that they suck at coding and they still got hired by Microsoft Google. We might be able to react to that on the next Tuesday. That's a good idea. Not gonna lie. For other things, what else do I have to say? But yeah, like it's. I think it's a better fit for me because it's more broad, but it also allows me to select more stuff. It's more of a thing that is done by more universities, so it opens my horizons a bit more. And also, just looking through the binder, the book that I got, the McLean's thing, it's really opening up my mind to how universities work and how they are doing, and also opening other questions that I need to do some research on. And I have to keep on researching what I need to research. And eventually, I'll do stuff. Also, I got news from school. I'm in a math competition that will be on the 16th, and that's on a let's see when that's That is a Wednesday, Wednesday the 16th. I think that's what she said. Yeah, that's what she said. My math teacher said that we have an exam on the 16th, and that'll be after my exam, my, what's it called? My test with this thing. With for the quadratic unit, that will be next week. But we'll see. This strike thing with in Ontario is very interesting. Some of my friends are saying that they'll never show up to, they won't show up to school because they don't understand why we're not going to school. And also some people are saying that they will show up. I don't know. It's a very complex place, but also people are interesting and weird. But it's kind of sad that we might have to go back to online learning again after leaving it in the dust. Even though I was okay with it. I didn't hate it, you know. But I also like physical learning better than online learning because it's just more physical and more like the connection is better and you can understand, and the competition is real, not fake, you know. And you're able to ask your friends for help, not just the teacher and or your parent or my dad or my mom, because those guys are amazing. But that's all I have to say. I wanted to lengthen this out, but I remember that this is not a reaction video. It's just one that I'm just saying my opinion on a certain thing or a thing that is happening in my life. So I'll see you on Friday where we'll talk about some YouTube stuff. I have some nice YouTube updates to show, and some interesting bites of information. And then we'll go, and then I'll announce the university for this week, and I'll see you then.